Hello, beautiful ladies. So happy to be here. My name is Anastasha Grace, and today we are going to talk about self-love, self-worth, self-care, and how does it actually affect our lives, and not our lives, but our business. Why is it important? And I'm going to give you some recommendations, some hints, and some knowledge around your self-love and self-care. Why is it important, right? Why is it important? And I'm going to give you an example of a client that came to me with a question. I want to start my own business. I want to be online. I want to be helpful to other people. I want to support. I want to be a coach. However, I am lacking confidence, and I actually compare myself to others, and I am actually think that I am worse than other people when I compare myself to them. And we had a choice with her to work on her confidence or ability to speak up, ability to self-express. However, that was not a root cause, right? So we had to go to the root cause of the problem of comparison and lack of confidence is the self-worth, is understanding or coming to the place where your self-worth is so embodied in you, your understanding of self is so extremely high that you can go through any kind of life situation. You can start any kind of business or run any kind of business. You can talk to absolutely anyone confidently when you come from that place of high self-worth, high self-respect, and high self-regard. Unfortunately, not many of us are naturally in that state. Just because from childhood we kind of carry quite a bit of trauma, quite a bit of beliefs, and quite a bit of wounds around rejection, around abandonment, around injustice, betrayal, humiliation. Those are 5 core wounds of human psyche, and sometimes they get locked in from smallest event, not even something dramatic, drastic, tragic, or substantial, but smaller events where you have been criticized in life or unappreciated, or you have done something and you have been punished for doing something wrong, or you haven't received that amount of love that you particularly needed to receive. And of course, we can blame our parents or our environment for that, but they did their best. Our parents always, like every person, does their best with the resources that they have. So it is your job to increase your resources, to expand your knowledge of self, and walk on that path of healing and expanding yourself. Because truly, 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 nothing that you carry from the past, there's nothing that you can't let go of. There is nothing that you can't heal. There is nothing that can damage you to the point where you can't come back to your soul, come back to your juice, come back to your full integrity, come back to your gifts and talent and your true light that you came here from. Everything can be transformed, everything can be healed and shifted, and you just have to know it and want it, right? You just need to make a decision that from now on, I am choosing to value myself. I am choosing to appreciate myself for who I am, even if I'm different to other people, even if I believe that some people are doing a better job than me. You can come back to your own inner power and inner strength, and it is impeccable, unshakable belief in yourself and back yourself up no matter what. And of course, coaches or healers, practitioners will be your guide and support on that journey if you want to propel yourself faster. For example, I work a lot with unconscious mind, and I just want to give you a brief overview, brief idea. What is unconscious mind? What is it? How does it affect our life, and how is it you get such huge results when you work with unconscious mind, whether through certain release programs, trauma release, hypnotherapy, NLP, reprogramming, etc., etc. There are many modalities that are very effective to work with unconscious mind, because 95% of our life, of our reactions, of our responses, and our communication in our head, our self-talk, is actually created by our unconscious mind. Unconscious mind is that mechanism that is doing all of the recording in your childhood from the day you were born, and even before. It just records and records 24/7 everything that is going on and gives the meaning. So what does it do? It stores memories, it makes associations, and learns quickly. So as soon as something happens, say a big noise, and your mom goes, "Oh, a child, a little baby," records all of that. The unconscious mind of the little baby records that noise means mom is like scared, mom goes out of her usual state, this is not good. And that's the associations, that the meanings that unconscious mind gives us. It also organizes our memories. It tends to forget what is unpleasant to us, or what is dangerous for the mind to remember. It tends to erase everything that is kind of unpleasant and can hinder your survival, your wholeness. It represses memories with unresolved negative emotions. So its main goal of unconscious mind is to protect you, is to ensure your survival. So, the main thing that it does is hides everything that can affect your survival in a negative way. So it represses the memories and makes those little stickers, little labels that, oh, this is negative, this is bad, we shouldn't do that, never stick out because people can laugh at me, never object, because that can be resolved in punishment or criticism, or people turning away from me. And I need to make sure that I'm loved, I need to make sure that I'm fed, I'm accepted in the society, I'm accepted in my family. So everything that hinders that, we are just going to be naming as bad and not to do. Sometimes with time, an unconscious mind will present your repressed memories for resolution. So those are the time where your life is going well, is going good, and all of a sudden something will resurface, like a trauma or some negative emotion, some reactions, or some sabotage, some self-sabotage will present itself to you in your life, and you get this feeling of, why is it happening? Why is it now? Why now? Everything's been so good. Why this tragic or dramatic or unpleasant thing has to happen or has to resurface? And just for one reason, so the unconscious mind can clear itself and release everything that has been suppressed. And it's its job. That's how it functions. Unfortunately, we are humans, and this is how our brain operates. When you know that, you can be prepared, and you can focus on resolving any kind of discomfort or negative emotions or traumas or any suppressed stuff, you can resolve it with intention through self-help, through self-development, through spirituality, through your inner work, right? This way you speed up that process, and these things become less unexpected and less predictable for you. So just remember that those repressed emotions or repressed meanings, repressed patterns are there for your own protection. It's trying to do good for you. It fully runs the body, it preserves the body, it holds the emotions. This is like our limbic brain, a reptilian brain, our automatic nervous system. That's what basically unconscious mind is. So knowing how it functions, knowing how it runs, we can start using it for our advantage. So if there is a program of I am not good enough, I am not worthy, everyone is better than me, I shouldn't stick out, you can actually go into the program of that unconscious mind and release it and remove it and see for yourself that you are an extraordinary, beautiful being, that you can be successful and you deserve success and you can speak your truth, or you can start the business and be who you want to be and say what you want to say and achieve what you want to achieve. Once you have dealt with it on the unconscious level, it's so much easier to convince your conscious mind and your self-talk. What else is doing unconscious mind does for you? It controls and maintains all perceptions. So everything that you perceive with your conscious mind, everything that you register, it keeps and obviously gives the meaning. It generates, stores, and distributes, transmits your energy, your life force, your energy of your body. It maintains instincts and generates habits. So all those habits that you have, that you think you've created them intentionally, are actually created by your unconscious mind, and you're pretty much run by it. You have very little to say in those habits unless you start actually working intentionally and reprogramming them and integrating your unconscious mind with conscious mind. And that's what we do in the work. And the big element in my work with clients is also spirituality, is connecting you to your own heart and your own soul, so you can see the divinity, you can see that there is so much love is available for you, and there is so much love inside of you, and all you need to do is actually let go of past hurts or past shame, past guilt, some kind of baggage that you carry, in order for you to bring out that love. And first of all, turn it onto yourself. First person that needs to be receiving that love, incredible love that you have inside, which every person has. We are made of love. We are underneath all of the personalities, all of the difference, all the physical differences. We are actually made of the same material, of the same energetic structure, and that is pure love and pure vibration of love and soul. And the soul vibrates on the frequency of joy. That's our natural state. Surviving, struggling, suffering, it's not our natural state. That's why it's so uncomfortable It's not so unpleasant to be there, and that's why so many people want to get out of it, because it is not our natural state. Our natural state is to be joyous, to be alive, to be full of energy, to be fully expressive in who we are. And as soon as you stop that negative self-talk or negative self-judgment and connect to that love within yourself and shine it on you first, the more the more liberated you will feel, and the more creativity will start flowing through you, the more inspiration will start flowing through, because that is the life force. It is also energy, right? Inspiration, it means being in spirit. Inspiration in spirit is being connected to your own spirit, to your own will, to your own life force. That's what it means. And when you look at it from the point of the business, that's the source of your business, that's the starting point, that's the very beginning of everything. That's your inspiration, your spirit, your motivation. You get the idea, you get that feeling of like, oh, I want to do this, I'm interested in that, I want to open this online shop, or I want to open this coaching business or women's support business or something else. It comes from your inspiration, which is your spirit. So the more you connect to that original source inside of you, the more delicious and interesting and inspiring your journey is going to be. And it's going to be actually much, much, much easier, because you are going to be driven by that force, by that energy, and seeing less of the struggles, less of the obstacles on your way. Because what we focus on expands, right? If we focus on our inspiration and our motivation and our high energy, the more we have of it, the more we focus on obstacles or how difficult it is and how other people are doing it much better and easier. That's what expands. That becomes bigger than it is, right? Also, when we compare ourselves to others, we tend to put them on a pedestal. And if someone is on a pedestal, you are in the pit. Just imagine that picture, a pedestal and the pit. And there's only two ways to be when you're in that place, until you expand your awareness. You either put yourself on a pedestal and you put other people in the pit, or you put other people on the pedestal and you put yourself in the pit. There is another way. There is a way of a staircase where you learn and grow and you help other people to learn and grow. Or you have a mentor, coach, a teacher that grows and helps you to grow each step of the way. This way you can get out of that place of placing yourself in the pit and someone on the pedestal, or being delusional and putting yourself on the pedestal, feeling lonely and better than others, and putting someone else in the pit, which is also might feel good for a while, but is not actually sustainable. Self-worth, self-love, and self-care. So these are the topics we are talking about today, and the importance of it for your business, and not just for the business, for your life, for your overall happiness, for your relationship with money, for your relationships, your personal relationships, for attracting love and deserving that life, incredible life that you can live if you choose to. right? We think we don't have a choice. We believe that the world, external world, has such an effect on us that we become powerless or helpless. However, there are two ways to be in your life: is to be at cause or to be at effect. At effect means that you are affected by the environment, by the economic situation in the world, by the economic situation in your country, your circumstances, people outside telling you something and you taking it on, and you're just at effect of it, dealing with this the best you can. And there is another way to live, is being at cause in your life, and understanding that everything that you've created around you already, you were the cause. You have created it. You have made choices and decisions every step of the way. What to think, how to react, what to choose, where to go to. You were making those decisions. You might feel at some point that you didn't have a choice, but the truth is we always have a choice. And usually we choose, the easiest. Usually we choose the easiest or the path of the survival, because that's how unconscious mind is wired for survival, first of all. And we usually choose the path of the least resistance or the survival path. And quite often that is not for our highest good. Usually that's the path that is not actually expanding our soul. It's not expanding our heart, our energy, our aliveness, and just creates the situation of the survival. An example for it: you are choosing a job that you don't like, or career that is not actually giving you that soul nourishment. However, it is good money, and it's reasonable and it's rational to choose that, so you do. That is the path of being at effect. If you're at the cause of your life at every instant, you take full responsibility for your choices, for your words, for your decisions, even if it's unpleasant, even if it's scary, even if it doesn't seem whatsoever rational and doesn't seem to be completely logical, and even sometimes threatening to your good and comfortable mediocre life. However, I'm sure you've heard already before about that your growth lies outside of your comfort zone. Usually your expansion, knowing yourself better, lies outside of your comfort zone. And if you are an entrepreneur, you know how much you have to step out of your comfort zone every single time to get somewhere, to grow more, to expand yourself. You didn't know in the beginning how to run online business. It's uncomfortable. You go and study it, and now you know. You don't really feel comfortable about being visible, about being exposed, about being seen, doing the live streams, advertising, promoting yourself. But your success lies beyond that. So you grow out and you push yourself into those new waters, new areas, right, of your business and outside of your normal functioning. When we do that as entrepreneurs, what is important to remember is self-care, right? In order to sustain that level of energy, that level of power, that level of motivation, that level of inspiration, and remember about self-care. Some people are motivated by the stick, trying to get away from, say, scarcity, get away from being a small business and running towards the large business. Some people are motivated by the carrot, which is moving towards something. I would like a better car, a bigger house, a more beautiful life, more comfortable or luxurious life. That is moving towards something. You are motivated by a carrot. And when you are motivated by a carrot, make sure you do provide yourself with those rewards and those celebrations and that self-care and self-nurture that will fuel you further. It will propel you forward. It will get you further in life, rather than just a stick, rather than just fear or running away from failure, right? So you can move towards success, or you can run from failure. Both of those motivational strategies will get you there. However, one strategy is a stick and another strategy is a carrot. Know yourself. Learn about yourself. You are the most precious thing you have in your life. Because guess what? You come on this planet alone, and you will leave this planet alone by yourself. You are your only, and you are your best friend. And how many of us actually live through that knowing and through that belief and through that truth that we are our own best friend? I am my own supporter. I am my best fan. I am my best friend. I back myself up 100% at all times, no matter what. Even if I fail, even if I fall down on my face, even if I do something not nice, even if I do something that is immoral, if I make all the mistakes on this planet, I still back myself up, because I am the only person that can do that genuinely and truthfully. And in all honesty, that's the only thing that we actually need in this life. Yes, we do seek love and approval and recognition from the outside world, and prove that we're worthy, that we're deserving, that we're needed by this world and the society. But really deeply underneath all of that, underneath your psyche, underneath in your unconscious mind, all you need is your own love and your own approval, your own nurture, your own understanding, your own friendship, your own support. And when you get that from yourself, you get 100 times stronger, and you get 100 times more powerful and motivated and inspired and active, right? I think I might leave you with that for today. And maybe some tips on how to step into your own self-worth, which is usually quite tricky for people, because it's not something that you can just comprehend with your mind. It's the place in your emotional body. It's the place of realizing it, and on all levels of you, which is on unconscious, on your physical, on your energetic. It becomes like an energetic shift. The quickest path that I found is through spirituality, through connecting to your own spirit and understanding that underneath all of that, underneath the identity persona, underneath the language, underneath the mind, thinking, knowing myself as a human being, there is a soul, there is a spirit. And connecting to that part of me, connecting to my heart, is the fastest way to come to the place of self-love and come to the place of self-worth. And there are also techniques that I use in my work with clients to get them to that place. And what comes out of it is incredible shifts, incredible, to the point from going from zero to, $150,000 in the bank, from going through a divorce and suffering from shame, guilt, and fear and struggle, into finding most magical love within 2 or 3 months, attracting most beautiful love. Those miracles happen when you let go of negative emotions and you come to the place of self-worth. You come to the place of self-love and self-appreciation, self-gratitude, and connect to your own spirit. Please feel free to ask me any questions and chat with me. My name is Anastasha Grace. You can find me on Instagram, Anastasha Grace. You can find me on Facebook, Anastasha Grace Coaching. I am offering currently, for a very short period of time, a diagnostic session that is worth $300. I'm offering it for $97 for you to discover what is holding you back, what is the root cause of your problems or struggles, why you're not getting in your life what you want. And that is applicable to any area of your life, because guess what, the cause would be in you, inside of you. It is never about strategies in the business. It is actually about who are you inside and who you are you being in your business. It's all linked to that very important element of self-worth, which is not talked enough. I believe that this subject hasn't been spoken enough. There's a lot of mental strategies given to us. There are a lot of books written on the mental aspect, on how to overcome it, how to convince yourself, how to do affirmations, how to put strategies in business, how to push through it. And of course, you could be pushing through it all your life. However, if you come to the place of this incredible connection with yourself, you don't have to push, you will just flow. And I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching, and get in touch with me if you want to. Bye.